So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. He'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, we're only in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now, it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to throw. It's Foster. Moves out of the pocket. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And now the defense able to bring him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
QB keeper all the way. Breaks free. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Longhorns churn out another first down. Here's the toss play now, running left. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And he's hit just before the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Trying to jam these receivers at the line. Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces into the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. Breaks an open space. Who's in the clear? Past the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. They'll test the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. To throw, it's Foster. And it's caught. He shreds the tackle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. The short completion to the tight end.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The defense gets involved in the scoring. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point is missed. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Foster. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll use the ground game here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get it down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame, and man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Trapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
In the clear at the 25. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. They're trying to sneak it for the first. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push. He wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the first down.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Scanning the field, it's Foster. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got to...
Oh, they trapped him for a sack. The Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He fires it down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
3rd and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. They'll run it here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To the air, it's Foster. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in way downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch! He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And the back now goes in motion. And it's a direct snap. Defense is coming after him. Second and long now at the 17. To throw, it's Foster. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grabbed by the receiver. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking downfield, it's Foster. Quick throw to the left. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Checks the stack of the running back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That pass is caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Lets it go quickly. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Of course, with another touchdown, this 1st half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Here comes the return going deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. That run moves the ball to the 16. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Back to pass. It's Foster. Looking deep for the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So the touchdown they desperately needed to cut into this big deficit wiped off the board. Ouch. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half.
Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they get the completion. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Jet sweep receiver trying to find some room. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Fighting him off. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down. And that run good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Foster bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a huge deficit. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Gives it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring the punter onto the field now. It's a fake, trying to run for it.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking deep downfield with the left. It's caught, still going inside the 10. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
41, Texas.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returning, trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Just gets it away, taking a shot. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. On first down, it's play action. Short connection to the tight end here. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Pass complete on the crosser. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of three reflect that. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Foster. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
41, Texas.
And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Single back, takes the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Unlucky that time. down yardage.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Quarterback's got it on the option.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far in fourth down, and they'll stay aggressive here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Foster. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch! They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's dropped! Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Looking to throw yet again. It's another deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house ball. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he's got it. The two-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead back within 2 scores. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pass is caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He makes the grab. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grinding away on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, this guy's had such a great football game. Here, another good decision by the quarterback to know exactly where he needed to go to get the 1st down, to keep this drive moving. And late in this game, you want to keep that clock moving as well.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They continue to roll up the score. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage at a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Offense takes the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
I mean, that play had no chance from the start. I'm a little shocked they're going to go tempo here, but let's see what they have in mind to get out of this hole they've done.
Takes the handoff again. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
48, Texas, 31.
On the hands team, all the ball to the ground. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
There's a stiff arm.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Dropping back, it's Foster. The pocket breaking down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to...
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. He safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Remember last time, North Point on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Back to throw. It's Foster. Looking to scramble. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quick throw over the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him there. The defense gets to him. Never had much of a chance, and that is the final play.